making sure everything's set up, and then bam, there's the click off for LinkedIn so that they are tied in and synced on the same bit rate, if you will. Justin R. Harris here, back with business scenarios every single day. Today's topic, you already know, right? It's the next 100 days. There's actually a saying that goes with that, and I'm going to come back to that in a second. We know what I need you to do before we even jump into that. So I need you to like, subscribe, follow. I need you to do all that great stuff. Get all the algorithms set so we can jump right into today's video. I don't want to waste any time. So jumping right into this video, the next 100 days. And honestly, the saying that he says is that the manager who doesn't take care of the next 100 days, there will not be the next 100 years. In other words, you sacrifice for today so that there will be a tomorrow in business. And that's exactly how you have to think when you're in the management position. And if you think about it, you're always in a management position, especially if you are the owner of your entity, you are the main dog when it comes to running your group or whatever it is that you have to work on that grind. And there are specific categories or two different entities that you want to corral that I want to explain that based off of the Daily Drucker, Peter Drucker talks about. And he says that a manager has two specific tasks. The first is the creation of a true whole that is larger than the sum of its parts. So basically what he's saying is that your entity, the progression of the entire machine, the way your company runs, you want the productivity, the result to be 10 times more than what it costs for the company to do it, right? So that's like saying when you purchase something at wholesale, you're going to mark it up and you want to make that 30 to 40% margin on that product, right? It's basically the same thing, but when it comes to the performance of the business, is you want to make more than what it costs to get to that point, right? So that's the first entity of it. He goes, the second is to speak of a task of the manager is to harmonize in every decision and action the requirements of the immediate and of the long-range future. A manager cannot sacrifice either without endangering the enterprise. So harmonizing the way that, I guess, the measures are or the systems that you use to evaluate the progress, quantitative and qualitative values are done within your company. And that's really the action point. So you want to make sure that you are contributing in both ways. Like you said, the first is the creation, right? It's the productivity, right? And then the second one is the qualitative and quantitative evaluation, that harmonization of how the company runs. Running with those two together is the efficiency of your company and maintaining its value. So like we said in the beginning, right? How you perform in the first 100 days will result in whether or not you survive for the next 100 years. There it is right there. Drop the dime on you guys. See you tomorrow.